Hey, Kim the Brain Healer here, and following is a wonderful demonstration. We did a live on Zoom and did a little recording working with John here, and it's very interesting everything it came up in relation to his timeline and the clearing that we did. So I hope you enjoy. This gives you some insight as to what to possibly expect during a session with me. So I hope you enjoy. Drop a comment. What did you, what questions do you have about the work that I have to offer in relation to brain? Now, John did here, uh, before we started, he did mention that he had a slight mild concussion. He was hit in his tractor trailer on the side. Didn't create massive problems for him, but did have that diagnosis. That's how we began. We'll see you soon.
Got better.
Mhm. Yep. And that's the glorious thing about the human body is it knows how to compensate around the injury, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And you said you were in a tractor trailer and got T-boned?
Yes.
What were you hauling?
Fuel,
Oh,
but they hit the tractor
oh
and
my,
and bounced off of it.
oh my gosh. What did they hit you with?
I think he was in like a Jeep Cherokee.
Uh-huh.
He came flying off an exit ramp that should have been like 20 miles an hour. Went right through the intersection when both lanes have a turn.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, so John, what I'm gonna have you do, it looks like you're holding your phone, correct?
Yes.
You can keep holding it. I'm gonna have you massage your ear with your other hand. Because
Okay.
when you
Left or
started
right
talking about the
preference?
story, I felt a lot of tension come up in your throat, which tells us, okay, the stuff is coming to the surface. It might have been no big, right, no big deal, and I didn't go to the doctor, but apparently we're still holding on to some of the emotional or energetic attachment to it. And you might be
Okay.
feeling some tingling running in your legs right now. Can you feel that?
I do, especially in my right arm as well.
And your right arm. And does it feel like a good tingling?
Yes, but it also feels like a cooling
Okay.
sensation.
Okay, wonderful. I just want to make sure because it could also be a sign of numbness, but it feels like a good thing right now, and that's the energy coming in from all around you, supporting your healing. So as you are rubbing on your ear, this is a our vagus nerve is attached to our ear, so it's a great way to calm the nervous system, and as well as talk to the subconscious because that's what's holding on to that attachment. So you might even subconsciously, do you still drive truck?
No, I actually did some reprogramming and walking timelines so that I pulled it out and it came out specifically when I was planning for it too, a year from when I did that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But you still drive
I
vehicles.
drive a car. I don't drive a tractor trailer anymore.
Yes. Still drive
Longer the
vehicles.
profession.
So sometimes you might notice, I don't know if you do this. I don't think you do because you're really good at compensating, but sometimes you might notice when you're driving behind somebody, they slow down for green lights. We can safely assume that, oh, they've probably had a car accident in an intersection and now they're subconsciously afraid of going across those intersections, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to go through and balance all of your cervical vertebrae, especially these muscles up here that attach your atlas and your axis to the base of your skull.
Okay.
So I'm going to have you stop rubbing your ear and very slowly move your head side to side with your eyes open. Very important. Good. Look at that big old range of motion. Very nice. Now make sure you're not flexing your forehead to keep your eyes open. There you
Okay.
go. Good. And the reason I'm having you do this is because it puts more input into your nervous system, helps me work deeper and deeper and deeper. Beautiful. And now go ahead and go up and down. Good. Beautiful. Go ahead and stop there.
Okay.
Eyes and jaw. Any dental work?
just wisdom teeth,
Yeah,
and
just wisdom
I
teeth.
was
You didn't get to hear our talk about wisdom teeth earlier.
no.
Trigeminal nerve is supplies those wisdom teeth. So it's just wisdom teeth is actually pretty traumatic to the nervous system and again the subconscious. And the reason I
Okay.
asked about it is because it just popped up again. So we're gonna heal um, all the trauma, even though it wasn't necessarily traumatic for you because you had some pretty good drugs going on supporting you. But the subconscious is still holding on to it, and you might be feeling a little bit clammy all of a sudden. Can you feel that?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's your
Palms are getting pretty
subconscious going,
sweaty.
holy crap, it's happening again. We're gonna pull it. We're gonna bring it up. We're gonna pull it out, and we're gonna let it all go.
Okay.
Whew, that was not any fun for you. Like, and did you get any dry socket or anything after you're done?
Actually, I did have to go back after they pulled the wisdom teeth out
Yep.
because they said it didn't seal correctly. So they had to
Yep.
slice it and put like gauze with medicine in
Yeah,
there.
it sucks.
Healed, then go back and get it sliced again to take it out.
Yeah, that's affecting your ear also. So we're up actually on the upper right side. Woo, there you go. Freaking good job, John.
Oh, I felt that. Wow.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So we're gonna be working in relation to this, we're actually gonna work on your lower um vertebrae, your lumbar vertebrae. I don't
Okay.
know how it correlates, but there's definitely a correlation between this, your lumbar vertebrae, and your large intestine. Do you have any constipation issues?
Um, Not constipation issues, but I feel like there's so many things that'll bother my stomach. So I'm pretty picky when I eat now.
Okay. What is one thing that you would like to be able to eat again?
Oh, well, I love ice cream, but it's almost like it messes my stomach up now, and I feels like, okay, maybe it's the whole can't have dairy after mid 30s. Sometimes your body stops creating the second enzyme to break it down. So it's like I just kind of played it off as that.
Yeah. We're not going to do ice cream right now, but what's another thing you would like to eat?
Hmm.
There you go. What is that?
I don't know. First thing comes to my mind is fish, but I eat fish. I would love some fish right now.
Okay. What type of fish in particular do you really enjoy?
Salmon. I would
Salmon.
love some salmon.
Okay. So there's some tension in the throat coming up in relation to salmon. So, oh wow. So we're gonna go back to 4 years old in relation to salmon or fish. There's some stuff coming up in your ears. Any ear infections when you were a kid or anything you remember?
Uh, I didn't remember having an ear infection, but did have a major issue at 6 months old.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my parents decided to take a baby to the monster truck show, and the next morning I woke up and had a blown eardrum with scar tissue. So I was 1 point off on the military ASVAB test from being considered death. But a year ago, I got a miracle, and then it healed. But I was at a show, something of miracles that I went to, and my ear healed. But everyone know it still now and then bothers me, but I can see the major difference, and I've had hearing tests since like it came out of nowhere. So I did
Yeah.
receive that miracle. But that's the only thing that's really happened with my ears
Yeah.
in this.
Which, yeah, beautiful. Um, good, 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 good. So if and when you have kids in the future and you take them to monster truck shows, make sure you get them their little muffs because they are
Yeah,
awesome. But
yeah. Well, I was the fourth child, so maybe they should have learned a lesson in that.
what we parents screw up,
Yeah.
we do. So let's forgive them for any
Oh, I do.
misgivings and yeah, perfect, good. So John, can you say out loud, I feel better now?
I feel better now.
Good. Can you describe how you feel better?
I feel much lighter. I feel joyous and happy.
Yeah,
Feel kind of uh hot though too.
still running a little hot. Okay. We're gonna do some work with your thymus. That's part of your That's that big, that little, that ball right there. We're gonna work with the thymus that helps control your body heat or body temperature. We're gonna work on, nope, still on the left side in relation to, yep, in relation to the wisdom teeth. There you go. Is that calming down?
Oh, yes, I felt that. Relax.
Perfect. Perfect. I love your honesty. I don't want you, I don't want anybody, oh no, I'm fine. Nope, nope, nope. You're not fine because it's going to be worse later if we don't repair it now.
Yeah, no, I could feel the energy leaving, like going down the face, like leaving
Nice.
from there.
That's awesome. Love it. Good. We're going to ask that question again. John, say it loud. I feel better now.
I feel better now.
Good. Is that a true statement?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Perfect. Wonderful. John, I'm going to give you a call tomorrow. Make sure everything went wonderful. Make sure you don't have
Okay.
any negative effects. And why don't you go ahead and get off of TikTok when we're done and have a wonderful evening. Drink some water, maybe take some electrolytes, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, John. Have a great night.
You too.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that amazing demonstration. That was a lot of fun, and it's pretty crazy what comes up as the body opens up, right? Oh, there's nothing wrong with me, but realizing, holy cow, my hands are clammy. What's going on? The limbic system holds on to a lot of information. So if you've had accidents, injuries, if you've had concussions, TBIs, go to my website, kimmcintyre.com right now. Fill out that form on the first page. That's going to give you access to concussion protocols, free videos to help you begin healing yourself. And then let's do some one-on-one work and really get you where you truly want to be and were meant to be. We'll see you soon.